holidays, and I am a friend of. Right. I am willing to do what I can, and since it is just a situational thing and you're just looking for some cognitive behavioral therapy to get you through, I will be happy to help you. Yeah. I am going to need you to fill out some patient forms before we get started, and that will give me kind of an idea of where to go, and then we'll kind of dive into what is causing your stress. Yes, it is a busy time of year, so you might hear some influx of noise in the office, and I apologize for that, and I hope that it doesn't further cause you any stress. Okay. Now, awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and fill out these forms. Okay. So, sure, I can fill them out for you, absolutely. Alright. Okay. Your name? Date of birth? Okay, I have your address on file. No problem. I'll just get that. We'll get all that information. Okay. Sure. Okay. May we contact you by email? Okay. And your occupation is? Okay. Your employer, if you want to disclose that. Okay. Highest level of education. Okay. Sure. And then just briefly describe to me the reason you are seeking help. Sure. Okay. Okay. When did these symptoms and problems start? Okay. Okay. What do you hope to accomplish through this therapy? Okay. Great. You're here counseling for. Okay. Was that a positive experience? And what was helpful about it? What was dissatisfying about it? Okay. Have you ever attempted suicide? Okay. Okay. Are you presently taking any medication? Okay. What do you enjoy doing in your spare time? Okay. Are there things that you used to do or would like to do but currently don't? How would you describe your spiritual or religious beliefs? Okay. And is there anything else important for me to know about your family? Are you married? Have you ever been separated, widowed, divorced, remarried, single? Okay. Okay. Long-term relationship? Okay. Cohabitating? Okay. Current partner's name? Occupation? Length of relationship? How satisfied with your relationship are you? Okay. Do you have any children? Okay. Okay. All right. Time today, and you can just fill this out since we're only gonna do a couple of sessions and we want to squeeze as much as we can into them. I'll let you take that home and fill that out, okay? So I'm gonna do something that will help you. And you said you were interested in cognitive behavioral therapy as opposed to drug therapy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to whisper into your ear, and I'm going to whisper. We're gonna break down to you what stress is and what it does and make it seem more approachable. And with that, then you will know that it is actually stress is often defined as the body's response to demands of life. It is a biological reaction. It's a fight or flight response. It can actually be both positive or negative. It causes an increase of blood flow, an elevated heart rate, and blood pressure. And in some cases, it is actually a good thing to have small doses of stress in your life. Too much stress, however, causes anxiety, and it causes bad chemicals in your body. Too much stress, it causes really, really bad reactions, and I'm going to send this home with you. It can cause insomnia or hypersomnia, reduced or increased appetite, changes in mental health, migraine headaches, depression, anxiety. It can even lead to heart attack or stroke. This is when stress becomes chronic. So a little bit of stress is okay. It pushes us. But chronic stress builds up in your body and causes bad things to happen. Chemical buildup of cortisol and bad your body's not able to get out of that fight or flight state, and without getting out of that fight or flight state, it's constantly under stress, and it takes a toll on your organs, it takes a toll on every part of your body. So let's talk about the things that cause stress. Okay. They can be things like losing a job, getting divorced, going through a breakup, getting married, planning a wedding, having a kid or having kids, moving, selling a house, beginning or ending school, experiencing a loss of a loved one or a loss of anything really, being diagnosed with a serious illness, any major change in your life. And then there's just the day-to-day stress of a stressful job and a stressful life, your finances, being discriminated against. There's lots of things that can cause you stress. So, taking care of, as a loved one who is ill, there's lots of things that can cause us stress. So if you find that any of these are applicable to you and that's why you have come here, that's your first step in the right direction. Okay. Being that it's the holidays, I'm guessing that what is most applicable to you is dealing with some of the things that come up during the holidays that can cause us stress are going to be finances, family issues that come up, underlying family issues that surface when you have to face family you haven't seen in a really long time. And things like, seeing someone in your family that you feel resentment towards, or vice versa, or just dealing with having your family come stay with you and that's stressful, or traveling and things like that, or the financial aspect of trying to make ends meet and providing gifts for your kids or for your sisters or your parents. The holidays can be stressful for a lot of people for many different reasons. And then there's also sometimes certain job positions can be more stressful during the holidays. And if you work retail, or if you work in payroll or insurance, this is a really busy time of year, and that can cause a lot of stress. So if that's causing you chronic stress because every day it's building up and building up, you need to find a way to release that stress. And if you'd like to try to do that without turning to medicine, let's look at a way to do that. Okay. Let's focus on some positive things. You noted that one of the things that you like to do is walk. That's great. That is a great way to relieve stress. In fact, coping with stress individually, body, mind, and emotions need to be involved. let's look at body. Deep breathing and exercise need to go hand in hand. Walking and deep breathing are two things. Let's look at mind. Positive thinking, meditating, planning in advance, and focusing on positive thoughts. And let's look at emotions. Laughing and sometimes crying. Talking about stressful events like letting it out with a therapist or a friend. Engaging in activities that you like. And expressing stress through art or writing. Those are great ways. So I'm going to give you some homework. Okay. Because we're only doing a couple sessions, and this is just repair the damage for a couple weeks. I got this. This is great. They have this on sale at Barnes & Noble right now, and I suggest that anybody who needs help getting through the next week, or just even who has trouble with anxiety or a stressful job, anybody who is just needing some relaxation, take a look at this magazine. There's some really good stuff in here. Really, truly. Everything I talked about is in here. The body, mind, and emotions. All intertwined. And even a book with a list of things to do when you have more time. Positive things, special moments to remember. Music. Music is great cognitive therapy. Okay, I want you to take this book. Alright, you're going to take this book and you're going to fill it out. Okay. You're going to fill out things to do when you have more time. Things to look forward to. Music that relaxes you. Alright. Places you want to visit. This is just things, these are just positive things. Perfect breathing spaces. Things that make you smile. Things that inspire you. Things to check off your to-do list. So that you have a plan, okay? So what's your plan, right? What you're gonna do, your homework. I want you to go through this book. I want you to read this leisurely. I want you to do at least a couple activities out of this book, okay? I want you to practice something for your body and something for your mind. For your body, that can be your favorite form of exercising and deep breathing. The body benefits from movement, and the mind benefits from stillness. Okay. So I want you to practice something for your body, some form of exercise, and I want you to practice something for your mind from this, okay? For your mind, it's going to be about the cognitive therapy. Cognitive therapy means replacing your negative thoughts that are stressful with positive thoughts. I have a separate book for that I'll give you, okay? This is for your body. Okay, this is for your breathing and your movement. Okay. And then for your emotions, I have a coloring book for you. That's for the art. I want you to do one thing from each. Okay. So this is for your body, for the movement, for your breathing. This tells you take a deep breath. We do it without thinking, but if we spend a little more time thinking about how to breathe, the health benefits are immediate. Want to experience the power of the breath for yourself. Try this to bring on an instant sense of peace and calm. Sit or lie in a comfortable, quiet spot where you won't be disturbed. Take a long, deep exhalation through the mouth. Close your mouth and inhale through your nose, directing the breath deep into your center. Visualize filling in a balloon with air. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Visualize the balloon gently deflating. Continue in this way. Notice any sensations that arise in the body. Do this 3 to 5 minutes. This shows you how breathing helps every system in the body. Look at this beautiful picture. The lungs as a living system in our body. Detoxifies and releases toxins, strengthens the immune system, increases energy. Sometimes when you get stressed out, you might notice that you're not even breathing properly. This is talking about your feet, putting your feet first and connecting with the earth. There's an article about taking walks. This is great. This is great for connecting with the body. Books about hiking. This is excellent. Say yes to new things and shake up your routine. By pushing back self-imposed boundaries, you open up a whole world of possibilities. This goes kind of along with emotions, trying something new. But just do something in this. Something in this magazine. It also comes with this book I showed you, and then it has some wrapping paper in it and gift ideas, some tea and jam recipes. Okay. Breathe and take time for yourself. So I'll send this with you with the other forms for you to fill out, okay? Now, cognitive therapy. This was written by clinical psychologist and wellness coach. Mindfulness and relaxation exercises. All right. This is also at Barnes & Noble. Just gonna look at an example. All right. This talks about cognitive behavioral therapy right here. All right, if you want to know more about what this is. Holds that our thoughts, not external events, form the basis of our actions and feelings. If we can retrain our thoughts, we can control our reactions rather than trying to change the people and stimuli around us. Cognitive behavioral therapy helps the patient to see that every thought is a hypothesis that can be questioned. Once that has been established, harmful reactions and behavior can be changed through tools such as journaling, list writing, distraction, and visualization. So when you have a negative thought, replace it with a positive. Okay. So each day there's an example of visualizing a positive thought for each day and how to do it. Step-by-step guides. Would you like to look at one? Okay. Here's a great one. Love your chores. Because we all have to do chores, right? No matter what age we are. Wow. Probably if you're watching this, you have to do chores. This exercise shows how to turn even the dullest chores into a meditative experience that can reconnect you with the feelings of calm and well-being. This is the message of mindfulness, that you can live a fuller and calmer existence if you embrace the present moment rather than wishing it was over and being distracted by thoughts of the past or future. Retrain your brain to live in the moment and enjoy living in that moment. Begin by doing a typical chore around your home, such as folding clothes, watering plants, or even emptying the dishwasher. Pay special attention to each step of the task. Tune into the smells, sounds, and movements. This task that you never even noticed before. Really focus on the sensual details, the smell of clean sheets, the gentle thudding of the tumble dryer, the beauty of a droplet in a plant you're watering. As you examine these newfound sensations, you may begin to notice that your thoughts are less random, that the carousal of worries and fantasies slow down, and you are calmer than before. So, really, chores are something that really can be stressful, a stressful thing added to your day when you have a really long day. I like this. Top 5 ways to de-stress in an instant. One of them is put on some music and dance. That always helps. Okay, so this is something I'm gonna send with you also. Really thinking that coloring books really, I actually started coloring this one myself, and I have to say it is quite enjoyable, and there's all kinds of really it's official, coloring is good for you. Whatever your age, generates a sense of stillness and wellness, and it really does. You kind of lose track of time, and you're forced to slow down a little bit. So, you know, find a coloring book with something that excites you to color, and you know, find I like this picture a lot. I gravitate towards ones with scenes of nature and animals, but really whatever floats your boat. So in addition to that, so that takes care of the mind, body, and emotions. Let's do that. And then I'm also going to tell you that you need to help you with your level of stress. Make sure that you're writing to-do lists for yourself if that works, if that's something that works for you, and keeping organized. So that's something that we're going to talk about next week, okay? These things are all great for you, making sure that you are taking deep breaths and taking care of your body and being present in the moment and de-stressing from your job, and when you get stressed out about your finances, stepping away from that and breathing and taking a few minutes to color in your coloring book and escape that. That's great, but you also have to have a plan. If it's your finances that are bothering you, you have to have a plan. Breathe with me, okay? You will get through it, I promise you. But having a plan will help you get through it, okay? You can escape to your coloring book and you can breathe, but you have to have a budget if it's your finances that's bringing you down and stressing you out, okay? If you're overwhelmed with your tasks at work, let's get you organized, okay? If you're overwhelmed with your family obligations, let's make a plan, okay? So next week, when I see you, let's focus on those things, making you a plan. And we'll talk about how your homework went, okay? Sound good? Great. It was very nice to meet you.